All right, these are videos for practice test number 2. So hopefully you will find these helpful. If you use the videos for practice test number 1, that's great. Really use these as you need, as you review for your entrance exam. Also, I encourage you to, once you have the right answers down, whether it's from looking at the key or watching the video, cover these back up and try the problems again. That repetition is really powerful. Okay, the first problem here is stating the y-intercept. So our y-intercept is where our graph crosses the y-axis. Here it is 0, -3. Our zeros are our x-intercepts, and here we have 4 of them. We have -3, +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Now, as you write these out, I don't care if you write them as ordered pairs or as x equals, but if you write them as ordered pairs, make sure you write them in the correct order. So I said -3, +1, sorry, that almost looks like a negative there. We said 5 and 7. Again, if you're going to write those as ordered pairs, make sure that you write them as x's. Sorry about that, well. So make sure you write those x's as your x's. If you write them backwards, I just can't give you credit for it because it's not the right ordered pair. All right, now we're on to using function notation. F of -2. -2 is our x. This is just asking for the y. So I'm going to go to -2. Our y value is -3. Again, function notation. If x is 4, what is y? 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 3. Function notation, just because it's that input-output situation, it's very similar to an ordered pair. Find x such that f of x is equal to -3. Well, we've used a lot of -3s so far. So here's what we're doing. When we see f of x, we said f of 4 was 3, right? F of our x value was y. This is our y. Now we're just asked to list all of the places where y is 3, or -3. So that is just anywhere along this line that goes through y equals -3. And we've already named those 2 places, but it's at x equals 0 and at x equals -2. Couple more function notation problems. Now we're switching from using a graph to using a equation. So here's our equation that we're using. G of x is equal to 5x squared plus 3x. The first problem gives us the x value and we want to find the y. So g of -1, I'm going to put that -1 in everywhere I have an x. Just replace the x. And then simplify. So -1 squared is 1, so this is just 5. 3 times -1 is -3. So I really end up with 5 minus 3, which is 2. Part B, find x such that g of x equals 0. Again, remember, g of x, here's our input, that's our x value. So this is our y, or our output. Or you can think of it very easily here. G of x is the same as 0. So go over to your equation, replace g of x with 0. So the algebra looks like this. 0 is equal to 5x squared plus 3x. And now we're going to solve for x. Of course, in this situation, to see that x squared, we are going to want to factor. This is not a trinomial, so all I need to do is take out a previous common factor. My 2 terms have x in common. When I take out an x, my first term is left with 5x. When I take out x, my second term just has a 3 left. So here I have x equals 0. Here I have 5x plus 3 equals 0. So I'm going to move that 3 and divide by 5. So there are my two solutions that I should get anytime I see a square and I'm solving for x. One is x equals 0, the other is x equals -3/5. And that is your function notation section of practice test number